Hey everyone, and welcome to another live challenger commentary from a SkillCapped expert. This guide comes from our website, SkillCapped.com, where we have over 500 Smurf commentaries by the top players and coaches, teaching you exactly how to escape the rank that you're stuck in. There's 14 brand new commentaries added each week, and a site-exclusive feature where our challenger experts will answer any and all questions that you have. All of this and so much more can be unlocked at our website, SkillCapped.com, so click the link in the description below, head to SkillCapped.com, and get the rank you've always wanted.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Achilles back with another Challenger Smurf support commentary. Today I'm playing Shen support in Gold Elo, and I'm going to be trying out the Anathema's Chains Shen support build today. The matchup we're in is Draven Shen against Ezreal Bran, so I made sure to take Aftershock because Ezreal is one of those champions that once you get onto him, it's really hard for him to DPS anyone behind you. So you're going to be taking a lot of the brute damage from the Ezreal there. And then I also made sure to take second winds because they have a lot of poke, obviously. Alright, gonna start E here because we do have some kill pressure with Draven. He's super good, level 1 obviously. And with my attack speed rune and just my overall damage from autos, we have insane damage level 1. Draven should flash auto here if he can. Okay, so we got the kill on Ezreal. I was late on my ignite there because my settings are wrong, but that should have been a 2 for 0 for sure. I took a little bit of damage trying to get my ignite off, but overall, a pretty good look. Ezreal level 1, just anytime he's in taunt range, you should be going for it. Unless you have a really passive AD carry like maybe Senna. Senna would be like the exception, I'd say. Alright, so my settings should be good now. Draven's gonna back, he's sitting on a lot of gold. I probably could have been mid and frozen this wave against Pantheon. Hopefully I can get there before he crashes the wave. Looks like he had vision on Warwick. I'm gonna wait for the fear before I taunt, but he just flashed out. Really well played by Pantheon. That would have been a really good roam opportunity because of the wave positioning. So your E level 1 is a really long cooldown, and with this build I'm going, you're not going to have a lot of ability haste. So you're going to be prioritizing your tankiness rather than ability haste. So you're going to have to select your taunts a little bit more carefully when you're going this build. So now that I have my Q, my damage is way higher as Shen support with the bonus attack speed and magic damage. But this wave is a little bit too big to fight in, so want to clear it out before we look to fight. Draven has a big item advantage, so as long as we don't get poked down before, we should win the 2v2. You have to watch out for Vi ganks. She's not the strongest ganker pre-6, but she can definitely turn a fight around if she shows up. Ezreal's a little bit too far up. I'm gonna pressure him off the turret here. Warwick has a gank angle. I'm gonna wait for my taunt before I walk up. Don't want to scare them away here. Okay, Ezreal is gonna have his E coming up pretty soon. Gonna wait for the fear, and then I taunt him. I couldn't get my W in a good position, so Draven's just gonna die regardless. Hopefully I can get the slow on this guy. Not quite. Not quite enough damage to kill Bran there. We should push this wave because otherwise it's going to slow push. But without Warwick I can't really push it, so I'm gonna look for a quick roam mid. If nothing happens, I'm just gonna quickly reset. Okay, looks like Vi is just taking the safe route. So when you're playing Shen support, your flash is a very useful tool to find picks. So once my flash is up in 75 seconds, I'm going to look very aggressively on this Ezreal. People underestimate Shen support's damage with autos, so I think we can catch this Ezreal off guard and like one-shot him with the Draven. When you're doing plays like that, you just want to make sure your AD carry's in range to actually DPS. Otherwise, you're just going to look stupid when you go in and they just walk away. Okay, going for a quick taunt. I'm gonna kite out here, kite towards Draven. So when that root goes away, I want to taunt to capitalize on maximum CC. But overall, pretty good fight. That's kind of a fight you want to be looking for as Shen. Just getting your autos off, cycling your Q to get maximum DPS with those autos, and then starting the fight with taunt initially. I'm gonna grab a health pot here because they do have a lot of poke, and I think laning phase is gonna be extended a little bit. Given that like there's no turret platings being taken, dragons off the map, so should be pretty stale for the next 4 minutes. A lot of standard laning. Maybe a gank opportunity once Vi hits 6. Vi's probably gonna path top towards bot. But if she has Rift Herald on her mind, she might look bot to top, depending on if her bot camps are up, which we don't have vision of right now. So just gonna Q flash to guarantee the slow there. Draven was a bit too low, so I just made sure to get the kill. Draven's resetting, so I want to make sure the wave gets under the turret, at least the melees, because these ranged creeps are gonna die to their minion wave super fast, then it'll bounce back pretty quickly. I can show you that once I reset here. Looks like there's a lot of fighting going on top side. Unfortunately, I wasn't quite 6, so I wasn't able to enter that fight, but post 6, you want to be looking at the mini map for fights like that. So here, even if Ezreal didn't push the wave, we see that we have 3 red minions and only 2 ranged minions from our side. So we know because of that it'll eventually bounce back towards us, because the ranged minions do the most DPS to the wave, and that's what dictates how the wave is controlled. This wave is a bit too big, don't want to chase into it. Draven on the other hand does. Very interesting. So with Draven 1 HP, it's going to be hard to fight, but I'm full HP, so I want to use my HP as a resource here. I don't want to sit back and let them just continuously poke on Draven. Okay, just ignite for vision there. Ezreal doesn't do nearly enough damage to me right now, so I'm not worried about ever dying to him. So I felt comfortable going in there. I'm gonna early ult here because Vi's level 6 and she's really strong in this 2v2. Wasn't able to get my shield off there. Would have really liked Silas to Vi ult someone. But it's possibly an over-aggressive play by me. I think if I got my Q off, it would have changed the fight. Alright, so with this Anathema's Chains build, it kind of supports these melee supports in the way that you're kind of just like a meat shield when you go in. And if you think of like Tahm Kench support, your HP is your main resource, and when 3 people are hitting you, that HP is going to disappear super fast. So this Anathema's Chains build just allows your HP to last a little bit longer, which will help a lot in the mid-game team fights. So Dragon's coming up in 25. Just want to reset my Q to a little bit closer. You constantly want to be resetting your Q to advantageous positions. Gonna hide in Fog of War here. If she ever shows, I can just look for a quick taunt. Okay, so that's Vi Q down for a few seconds. It's pretty low cooldown at this point. We don't have Silas. And I do want to make sure to link Ezreal here, because he is going to be doing the most damage to me most likely. I don't think Pantheon is going to be targeting me much since I'm a full tank. Okay, just autoing as much as I can in this fight. My Q is going to be up in 2 seconds, so I feel comfortable just face checking this Pantheon. Don't think Silas has enough damage to kill anything here. I'm just gonna back out and make sure I live. That was just an awkward fight because of their TP advantage. We either had to go in sooner or just give Dragon there. Like, the TP advantage is just way too strong. Pantheon can ult out of the pit here. Okay, I have my taunt up in 2 seconds once I go in. Don't need to use it on Ezreal because he's guaranteed dead, so I made sure to save it for Brand if he ever walked up in range. But he was smart and just ran away. We should be able to get 2 turret platings here at the very least. Just gonna drop a pink just in case Warwick wants to look for a regank, and just in case Vi comes down. We can get that early vision. I've demolished, so I think we can actually get this 3rd plate before it resets. Or before it despawns. 4 is a bit ambitious though. So Irelia has no TP and Pantheon has no ult, so we don't really have to worry about any cheesy ganks right now. And since I have flash, I want to look very aggressively here. Draven is still quite a bit stronger than Ezreal right now.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So I'm looking for a Q slow into taunt here. Okay, got the Q slow. Oh, I missed my E flash. Oh, that was so bad. And Draven just walked up into the Brand DPS. I wanted to go sooner, but Draven wasn't in range. It kind of messed with my timing there. So I have ulti in 10 seconds. I want to reset to full HP because I am going to be ulting into this fight most likely. Wasn't able to get into taunt range there before Vi Q'd away. I was forced to rush it because she could just Q out of the pit. Oh, she's actually staying here. Nice. So overall, a really good Rift Herald fight there. Urgot has the Rift Herald. He even got first turret topside. Just gonna reset my Q here and then drop the W so I can just tank the minions, protect my turret. That E flash miss earlier kind of upsets me. That should have been a really good look because with Ignite and with our item advantage right now, that was our best opportunity to kill this Ezreal. Got some nice chunk on Ezreal. Don't think it will result in much because our Urgot is dead. Nice, my Ignite should kill that guy. And with Ezreal dead and Draven coming mid, we can get a siege going on this turret. Their wave clear is really bad with their triple melee, so Brand is the only one that can confidently wave clear. But if they send forward, it's a bit hard. So one thing I haven't mentioned yet is with Shen's support, you don't need the inspiration tree at all because Biscuits doesn't help you since you don't have mana obviously, and the other trees aren't super good, so you're able to opt into Ultimate Hunter, which means your ulti cooldown is going to be super low. Even with this build with very low ability haste, like I don't have Lucidity boots yet. My ulti is like a 2-minute cooldown, which is really low for a Shen ult. It's gonna be hard to get prio on this wave because Sylas is like one of the weaker members on our team. Okay, burn the Brand flash there. I was predicting a dodge. This looks like a really good fight. I'm pretty low on energy though. Yeah, we just overchased a little bit. We got a lot of poke off at the start and we could have looked for a re-engage once they walked into us. I was sitting on a lot of gold there too. I think that's the biggest mistake by me. I should have definitely found a reset, because with Shen you can always reset and ulti to the fight. A pretty big mistake by me. I think if I had lock it there, it completely changes the fight. I would have really liked to see us use Rift Herald for mid turret rather than top tier 2. This mid turret being up makes these dragon contests a lot harder. We have some deep vision though, bot side. This should help Sylas be more confident in the side lane. So we see 2 bot side right now. Ezreal's alone top, so this is a 3v1 play top side. I've ulti in 10 seconds, but I think me just drawing pressure bot alone makes this play super good. Should be a guaranteed kill. Urgot could even move mid here and we look for a play since they are kind of scattered across the map right now. The Brand has no flash here. I even just wasted my taunt. He's dead guaranteed. I missed it regardless, but I didn't even need to use it there. My taunts this game have been really bad. So their death timers are pretty low. Irelia is going to be moving up mid to defend. I don't know if we can get this turret. But we did get 2 kills on the map. I'm going to at least get a demolish proc off. We have good vision bot side. Looks like we can actually get this turret. Nice. I definitely need to start landing my skill shots. I'm a bit rusty right now. But overall, like the plays I've been going for, you can see the whole idea behind them. Just rotating around the map, using my global as an advantage. So as they're catching this top wave, I don't want to be looking for a play anywhere else on the map right now, so just gonna pretty much stand AFK mid lane right now. These wards are about to expire bot side, so I want to look for a refresh on those potentially. This is a really bad choke to fight in, with Irelia coming in. Her ulti is going to be very valuable in that choke. There's 5 topside right now, so we want to wait for Urgot to push bot before we look for anything aggressive. So for now, you just want to play out of range, make sure you don't get engaged on, and that's the main priority. And as long as you do that, you're going to be in an advantageous situation. So with this mid wave coming in very shortly, we should be pushing this because we're already late to this top play. But because Silas is going in, I will follow. Nice, so we get a triple kill there. This Irelia is very strong. I wasn't able to peel for the Draven. I think if Draven kited towards me, maybe it's doable, but he was just too far away. I didn't want to burn Flash because Flash for this next dragon fight is going to be too important. Nice, that's a really big shutdown. Now Irelia is on a delay timer for this upcoming dragon. Let's see. Brandon's actually doing a lot of damage to me, so I think I might opt into another MR item now that I have Bramble Vest, which is going to be pretty important against Irelia and maybe Ezreal, but more importantly Irelia. And I do want to link my Anathema's chains with Irelia now because she's grouping a lot. Like normally Irelia is split push, but she's actually grouping and melting me in these team fights. Plus she doesn't have Merc Treads, so her tenacity is already pretty low. Looks like we're just going for dragon here. Silas is a bit caught out. We got the free dragon. I guess we're going for more. The flash taunt. Not sure if we can get much else with Irelia coming in. Okay, they are super low. Maybe Baron's the play. Our DPS is relatively high, but Irelia has 1v4 potential here, so we gotta be careful. I'm gonna save up my energy in the meantime. Wanna bring in my Q. Nice, so Urgot's doing a really good job of zoning Irelia here. If Urgot didn't zone her and she walked towards us, I was looking for a taunt angle, and then we would look to turn and kill, and then finish Baron after we kill. But we definitely don't want to be ever doing Baron in Irelia's face there. So now each team has 2 dragons. That's a bit less important now because I think this game will be over by the time Soul is killed. So we want to look to capitalize on this Baron And with Shen support, I do have the option to actually split push, because I can always be in the fight with my ulti. So because they're grouping as 4 a lot, and even Irelia is grouping quite often, I actually want to be in the side lane here. Just looking to push this wave as fast as possible. What I could do here as well is stop hitting the wave, and the mid waves are meeting right now, so I can sync it when it crashes with the mid turret. Nice, just ulted or ignited there to guarantee the Urgot ult went off. I think finding the early kill on Vi is super valuable there. Like, she died without even using ulti, so. Not sure where my team is. We could have just been diving the turret. With the early kill on Vi, we're at just such a big advantage there. I think Sylas, yeah, Sylas even has stopwatch, so it makes it even easier to pull off a play like that. But it should be a good result regardless. Sylas is just now ulting. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need another magic resist item, so let's see my options here. I think Gargoyle is a good option, because we have a lot of sustained DPS with champions like Urgot, Warwick, Sylas. I'm gonna be front laning for quite a bit. I'm just so strong right now. As a support, like this build and my stats, just my raw stats are just disgusting actually. And then like, once your team gets competent with like split pushes and stuff, like your ulti becomes exponentially more valuable, which feels nice, especially in higher elos. So because we don't have a lot of poke, I don't really want super forward vision here, because we're going to just be fighting close range. So that's why I didn't really look for a super far up ward here. It's always an option, but I don't think it's necessary with a team comp like this. So I want to look on a flank angle here, I think. Because if I'm on the side here, they're going to be really scared to walk up. Even if Irelia goes in, Bran and Ezreal will be too afraid to walk up in DPS here. Nice. Got the early taunt on the Ezreal. He kind of greeted his positioning a bit. Nice, overall a really good fight. We should be able to end here. Dragon is definitely not the Playboys. Okay, they actually FF. Nice. Overall a pretty good game. I missed some troll taunts and went over aggressive mid that one time, but really glad I got to showcase this new build on Shen. Super good, honestly. I really liked it.
And remember, this guide comes from our website, SkillCapped.com, where we have over 500 Smurf commentaries by the top players and coaches teaching you exactly how to escape the rank that you're stuck in. Not only that, but we release 14 brand new Smurf commentaries with cutting-edge builds and meta champions every single week. And if that wasn't enough, we have a site-exclusive feature where you can ask the Challenger expert any question you want, anything you're struggling with or confused about, and are guaranteed a response by them. All of this can be unlocked for as little as $5 a month and is backed by our rank improvement guarantee. That means a full refund if you don't improve. That's not all, you also get the most comprehensive League of Legends training on the internet with over 900 videos and 150 courses teaching you exactly what you need to know to improve. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below, head to SkillCapped.com and join the hundreds of thousands of satisfied SkillCapped members and get that rank you've always wanted.